guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, I am so glad that you are here. So for today's video, I am pretty much gonna give you guys a Beff vents video. I've done Beff talks, Beff cooks, so now I'm doing a Beff vents, and it'll pretty much be, I guess, like a life update. I haven't uploaded anything in almost 3 weeks because it's just been a lot going on with me, just trying to get my life together. So I'm pretty much going to talk to you guys while I do my makeup. A couple of months ago, I bought some stuff from Fashion Nova, and they sent me a $50 gift card to shop through their beauty section. Now I'm not sure if this is their brand, but they had like a makeup section, and the brand was called Maven, I think. So yeah, I got a eyeshadow palette, I got some eyelashes, and then I also got some lipstick, and then I'll open that later. So yeah, I'm just gonna practice my makeup, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about what's been going on with me. So if you are interested in that, make sure that you stay to the end, and don't forget to leave a comment, don't forget to leave a like, and don't forget to share this video if you want to share. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I am back filming, you guys. I just had to take a little break, and I will explain all of that. So make sure that you subscribe and turn on those post notifications so that you are notified each and every single time that I post. So I'm not going to ramble any longer. Well, I probably am going to ramble longer because that's what this video is about, but anyways, let's just go ahead and get into it. All right, you guys, so I tied up my hair. So all of the products that I will feature in this video, all of the steps, is in my description box of my very first YouTube video. I'm following that tutorial that I posted, and the only new thing that I have is this eyeshadow palette that I got from Target, and then the stuff that I got from Fashion Nova, which is this is the eyeshadow palette, and then the lipstick and the eyelashes that I have. Everything else will be in the description box of that first video. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So first I'm gonna start off with foundation. Y'all have to remember, like with makeup, a little goes a long way. So for the first reason why I haven't really been posting, I haven't really talked about it much, but I am in the process of I'm grieving. I lost my mom back in June 2020, and her birthday was March 5th, so like that whole month was very emotional for me. If you saw my first and only travel vlog, I talk about briefly in the video like how, yes, we were in a pandemic, but I just really needed to be around family, and I just really needed to travel at that time. That was the reason why, because I had just, lost my mom, and I plan on doing a video on like my grieving process, just my experience with grieving, because I know that there are other people out there that just need that support and need to know that, yes, it's hard, but you're not alone. So I definitely want to be vulnerable in that way, but I'll just do it when I'm ready, because it's not just a video that I can like up and like do a video like this, or it's a very emotional topic. So yeah, I just needed to take a break last month because of that, and two, I was pushing out so much content, and I just got like a little burnt out. Yeah, so I just got a little burnt out, but hopefully this week, towards the end of this week, I'm going to start filming again. Yeah, like I said, March was like a really emotional month. I just need to make sure that I do a video on it so that anybody else that's going through what I'm going through right now can find some comfort. And I'm not the only person going through this. So yeah, that's pretty much why. That's the main reason, but I've been going through other stuff as well. So I was supposed to do my eyebrows first, but I guess we'll just have to do that next, y'all. Like I said, I am practicing how to do makeup because I just don't know how to do it. So for the past couple of weeks, well, first of all, let's just talk about like how the pandemic has really taken a toll on my mental health, especially since like I'm grieving. So it's kind of hard to like be around family and be around friends, because the main reason why I've been antisocial, or the main reason why I haven't been able to travel, or the main reason why I haven't been going out is because of COVID. And I think I'm in the process of like learning how to start traveling again, how to socialize again, because we're human. Like we depend on, humans are not supposed to be alone, and we depend on human interaction regardless of how much we may hate it or whatever. So yeah, I've just been slowly learning how to get back out. Like I'm trying to plan some trips just so I can get out the house, y'all. I be in the house all day. I'm still not working, just in the process of trying to get into school, which I just turned in my grad school application. Whoop whoop. So I was just focusing on, like, I was using this downtime and this alone time pretty much to just get my life back together. But I think it's just like really time for me to get out the house. Like being in the house all day, it's nobody can convince me that is good. So yeah, it's just that now we've been in this pandemic for a year and a half, and I think it's just time that we learn how to maneuver safely, because I'm not one of those people, like I'll probably be wearing my mask for a long time. I wear my mask everywhere that I go if I feel like it's necessary. Oh, I'm concealing my eyebrows next. I will wear my mask everywhere. Like, please, I don't want to be, because I know a lot of, I hang around people my age, and a lot of people my age are just not taking the pandemic seriously anymore. And it's quite disappointing, because once again, people are still getting sick. Like I know everybody wants the pandemic to be over. I know everybody's just tired of being in the house, but we still have to be mindful. Like if we get sick, then we can pass it on to our loved ones. Or even if we're not passing it on to our loved ones, you can pass it on to a stranger and they get sick. So I'm just kind of like, I understand like things trying to go back to normal, but if we rush it and we say, oh, we're just gonna forget the fact that we're in a pandemic, I just don't care no more, I'm tired of being in the house, and you do it irresponsibly, then we're just gonna be in this pandemic even longer. I think people are very much so rushing, going back outside and traveling. So I'm gonna take my time no matter what nobody says. I'm not gonna be pressured into, oh, Bethany, you need to get out the house. Like, no. I mean, I'm gonna get out the house. I'm just gonna do it responsibly. So it's kind of like, and I know this is probably a super extreme, example, but it's kind of like how when people that are incarcerated and they finally like get to like pretty much go back into society, and they just don't know how to go back into society, and it's just like an overwhelming feeling. That's kind of how I feel. Like I just feel like I'm like learning how to socialize all over again, and I'm also just trying to learn how to travel safe again. Like it's like I'm relearning everything again. It's not as bad as I'm making it seem, because I am a little dramatic. So I guess I can talk about like next, just pretty much another reason why I took a break from like posting and like taking pictures and stuff like that. I just feel like social media can like really be discouraging, especially like with how Instagram's algorithm is. And I know that I'm still growing, so I can't really expect me to have 1 million subscribers, 1 million followers, but it's kind of like social media is like a game now, and you like have to play the game correctly in order for your content to be seen. And it's just so frustrating and so overwhelming to keep up with the trends and to keep up with the algorithm, and you have to do this to get likes, you have to do this to get comments. And it's like, I really miss the days like back in my childhood when like posting on Instagram just wasn't that difficult. Like you would just post your stuff, and your people would share it and like it and comments. But it's like social media just makes it so much harder now, And like, for example, like just a slight example, because the Instagram algorithm is so frustrating to talk about. Oh, I'm doing setting powder next. But like Instagram pretty much has it set up where you have to work like overtime to get your content seen. And I noticed like in the past couple of months, really the past couple years, like my engagement has dropped. You know, not all of my followers see my content. Like, people have to go to my page to see my content versus me just posting it and they see it. So it's just, you know, that their algorithm is set up where, you know, if your engagement is not at a certain point, then they pretty much just suppress your content, and that makes you want to like pay Instagram to promote your content. And it's like, why? My followers are following me to see what I post, so why do I have to do all this just to get recognized? Like, well, I mean, why do I have to do all of this just so my followers can see my posts? You know, and it's just too much, and it's a whole lot more that I don't feel like going into. But I think that's the addicting factor of social media, is that you know, it makes you feel not good enough when you don't get that engagement, regardless if it's your followers not engaging in your stuff or whether it's the actual platform suppressing your content. And it's just so much to keep up with, and it can be overwhelming. And you know, I'm doing this for free, and I love doing photography, I love doing YouTube, I love fashion and all that good stuff, I love filming. But you do want to get recognized, and social media is a job these days, and I would love to get paid from it one day. I would love to grow, or make a career out of this, or even just a side hustle. But it's frustrating when you're not getting the support you feel like you're getting, regardless of the reason. And I was just comparing myself to a lot of people. I was feeling less than, like, okay, maybe my content isn't that great, maybe I'm just ugly, or just having all of these thoughts that came to my head, negative thoughts that came to my head. And I was like, maybe I should just take a break, because I was putting out so much content, like, left and right. Like, I was posting twice a week on YouTube. I was making sure that I was posting 3 times a week on Instagram, and it's just a lot. Like, it's fun, but it's a lot. And then also, when you're trying to keep up with the algorithm, keep up with the trends, and you feel like your growth is not happening like it should, you start to feel a little insecure. And I think that was driving me crazy. So that's really another reason why I just took a break from posting. So I'm just trying to get my mind together, pretty much. So another thing that I've been doing is job searching, trying to figure out what I want to do career-wise. Or do I just want to take the summer off and spend time with my family and just travel before, I get back in school. So just the pandemic really made me, I'm contouring now. Yeah, I think I'm contouring. But the pandemic just really took me off track, and it might have been a blessing in disguise, because my original plan was to go into the military, then I was going to go into the military, then I was going to go back to school. But just with the whole COVID stuff, I wasn't comfortable with going to boot camp and doing all that right now. And then, I just went ahead and decided last year that I was just going to go back to school, and then the military will be there. If I still want to do that, I can do that, but just, not right now. I don't really feel like it's the best time. So, I'm kind of just tired of getting minimum wage jobs. Like, I don't have a degree for no reason, so it's just like frustrating job searching. And my degree is in psychology, and I always knew that I was gonna have to go back to school and get my master's to get like a well-paying job. But like I said, I thought that I was gonna be in the military to like make up for the fact that I wasn't gonna have a career in psychology, and so I got my master's. So I'm just trying to figure out, okay, like, where do I want to work, or do I want to work at all? Do I want to just wait until I get in school to get a job? So yeah, I'm just trying to figure that out. But it was a long process, honey, of just trying to get that grad school application in. But I'm so glad that I did it. Shout out to my auntie. She helped me do it, even though both of us knew even though both of us did not know what to do when it came to that application, but we both worked it out, and she was a huge help to me. So shout out to her. So I'm so glad that I got that, you know, out the way. And that was like really stressing me out. That was like one of my huge, like, it was stressing me out. So I'm so glad that I got that done and out the way. And then, yeah, I guess I'll just have to pray about, you know, where do I want to work? Like, you know, in terms of like what, you know, what do I want to do in the meantime of me getting my degree? I mean, getting my master's, so I can actually start working in my actual field. So I guess the next thing that I will talk about that's like kind of just been really frustrating me is that, you know, for the last couple months, like, grieving has been like a really lonely process. And usually when you're grieving, you have like a bunch of people around you that, you know, support you and, you know, walk you through it. At least I feel like you should have people with you to help you grieve. And I haven't. Like I said, I've just been, you know, I have people check up on me every now and then. Ooh, y'all, I'm doing highlight and this is just too much. But usually I have people, I mean, sometimes I'll have people check on me, and then, you know, I'll just go literally weeks without hearing from anybody. I don't really have a lot of family support. Like I said earlier, I don't have a lot of friends, and like even the people that I thought that were going to be there for me through this process, I was really hoping that I would be able to have those people, but they ended up not being there for me. And it's been like a hard thing to deal with, just being, you know, lonely and only having my dad, and then, you know, my brother lives in Nashville, and then pretty much we don't have any family in Memphis. So it's been like a really hard process. And, you know, I tend to get really down and depressed sometimes about what I'm going through and what I've had to experience this last year. So it can be like really discouraging, and, you know, I tend to isolate myself more than I'm already isolated. And it's like discouraging when you go on social media and people have their moms, and people, you know, are going out and traveling, and they have they're getting promotions, or they're getting new jobs, and, you know, people, my own peers, like, just, it seems like everybody is doing better than me. And, you know, I've just been like kind of drowning mentally, and I've just been trying to like stay afloat and make sure that I'm, you know, if I don't get encouragement from anybody else, just making sure that I'm encouraging myself. Because it's a very discouraging process, y'all, especially when you're going through it in a very lonely manner. Especially since I can't just say, oh, you know what, I'm about to fly to Georgia, I'm finna fly to Virginia, I'm about to fly to Louisiana. Because of the pandemic, I'm still kind of like scared to fly, so I can't travel to go see my family like I would like to. So, like I said, I'll do a whole detailed video on grieving and grieving courtesy, how to support somebody during their grieving process. I think people really ought to learn grieving etiquette, because some people just straight up, you know, it just seems like, you know, people just don't really care until it happens to them, which is kind of sad if you think about it. All right, so I'm gonna attempt to do my eye makeup, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing, so bear with me, okay? I was on YouTube, and I was trying to figure out how to do eye makeup, and one of the girls said that you put concealer on your eyelid, and it's supposed to like help it's supposed to help like the eyeshadow stick, girl. I don't know, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, y'all, that was pretty much all. You know, it's been a struggle, but I'm getting through it, and I'm just trying to get to the other side of my struggle. So yeah, I guess we can go ahead and use, this is the eyeshadow palette, and I guess I'll use this color right here to like blend. Like I said, y'all, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making it up as I go. I look a mess right now. Everything else look good. It's just when it comes to eye makeup, I do not know what I'm doing, child. Eye makeup is more difficult than what it looks. I've definitely learned that. And then I'll take this Elf palette, and I'll use this little black cherry color just to give my eye like a little bit of color. I know not everybody is big on eyeshadow, and apparently I am not either, because like I said, y'all, this is harder than what it looks, as I'm sure most of y'all know. I mean, I feel like it looks pretty decent. I don't know if I'll be like, girl, I don't know what you're talking about once I start editing this video, but I think it looks decent for the most part. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put on the eyelashes. So these are eyelashes that I'm gonna use. I have them in the number 10, and yeah, I already used them once. I was practicing my makeup a while ago, so these are super cute. So I'm gonna put those on. I like the packaging. That's a cute little pouch. So yeah, I really like these lashes, but the first time I put them on, child, it was a hot mess. But yeah, that's pretty much what, you know, has been going on with me. It's just been, I know it seems kind of simple, like me explaining it to y'all, but it's not as simple. It's not as easy as how I'm explaining it to y'all, because I really have been struggling with little support. Like, you know, shout out to the people that do what they can, but you know, it's nothing like having people physically there. And you know, I lost a lot of friendships, and I've had a lot of family drama in the past couple of years. So you know, on top of losing my mom, it's just been like so hard to feel like I'm finally coming up for air. It seems like every time something positive happens, like 5 negative things to follow. And I think another reason why I tend to isolate myself is because I don't feel like dealing with the drama. So it's like, why would I try to involve anybody else in my drama? And I know that sounds bad, but I don't like inconveniencing anybody else. And let's face it, not everybody cares about what you're going through. I know you're supposed to wait for it to dry, but I'd rather just put it on my eye and let it dry that way. I'm probably doing it wrong. But y'all, if y'all are watching this, make sure y'all comment down below and give me some tips, girl. Give me some life advice. You can give me some life advice, and you can give me some makeup advice, child. Alright, y'all, so I tried to put these daggone lashes on, and I started tearing up. But they're on there somewhat. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just, like I said, I'm just really practicing and just to talk to y'all, and you know. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's been going on in my life. I'm not really gonna say that I'm doing better, or I'm not really gonna say that I'm okay. I'm trying. let's just say that, like I said, y'all, I think just, you know, me trying to figure out my social life, me trying to figure out what I want to do career-wise, me trying to figure out like how to start back traveling and doing what I love, me trying to get back in school. It's been a lot. And then, like I said, I'm doing it, I'm not gonna say by myself, because I do have a couple people in my corner, but you know, it's hard because, you know, things are just weird right now. But you know, I can only believe that it'll get better. So just be praying for your girl. But that's pretty much it with the makeup. I guess I'll do my lips, and yeah. All right, so the last thing I'm gonna do is my lips. Y'all, I don't think I'm gonna use this lipstick because it's too bright. Like, I don't like bright lipstick, so we're not gonna use that. What we are gonna use is my Fenty Beauty Hot Chocolate Lip Gloss. I love this. I'm gonna attempt to line my lips. I don't know. See, I need a see, that's not brown. I've been looking for a brown pencil. See, that ain't it, so we're gonna put that up, because I ain't got time to be out here looking like a clown, okay? But yeah, I need a brown lip pencil, and because yeah, I like natural looking makeup. Like pink is not it for me. So we're just gonna stick to this. It's like a brownish lip gloss and I love it because I can wear this without having makeup on. Like this goes in my purse. This don't even go in my makeup bag. And then of course I have setting spray, even though there's no reason for me to set my makeup because I'm not going anywhere. I'm about to take this right off, but you know, this is just for practice. All right, that's enough. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good, y'all. Let me know how I did in the comments. Like I said, if you want to give me any makeup advice, any life advice, make sure that you drop it down below in the comments. I'm trying to make sure that I touched on everything. I guess like dating is really non-existent in my life, so I'm not really doing any of that. I'm just literally trying to, you know, get my life together in every way possible. So I guess that is all for this video. Make sure that you give it a huge thumbs up, and make sure that you subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you are notified every time that I do a sit down video, because I want to be able to do more of these videos. I know most of my videos are based on like fashion, but I also want to be more relatable. My degree is in psychology, so I definitely believe in talking and, you know, making sure that you're communicating with people and sharing your struggles, because there are other people that are going through the same thing that you're going through. So yeah, I want to be able to do more of these videos. And if you have any topics or suggestions, make sure that you comment down below, you know, your suggestions as well. And yeah, and if you don't comment down below anything else, make sure that you let me know how I did on my makeup, y'all, because I really want to learn how to do something. I don't have all this makeup for no reason. I really hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.